It is cold outside. I'm kind of cold because I'm sitting next to a window. But hey, we're going to be playing Sonic Mania Plus. This is a modded version. We are playing Encore Plus, which is, to my knowledge, just a palette swap, essentially. I'm going to pop an earphone off. And we're just going to get started with this, pretty much. I have not played Encore mode ever on PC, and I have not played it, period, since the first time I played it when I streamed it on launch night. I just have no interest in Encore mode, but this mod came recommended to me. Wait. Yeah, okay, just making sure the stream was set to public, and yeah, this should be pretty fun, I think. We have a couple mods on, as in addition to the Encore Plus palette swap mods. We also have the Outta Here mod, which, to my knowledge, pretty much just replaces the animation jumping off of a spring for all the characters. I think that's all it does. Like, yeah, so Sonic's doing the Sonic the Hedgehog CD end card thing, where if you sat for, what was it, 3 minutes or something ludicrous like that, eventually Sonic would jump off screen and game over you automatically, which is a fun little Easter egg I always thought was pretty cool. Well, that was smooth. Oh no, now we gotta make our decision. I forgot you had to pick between Mighty and Ray, and it's funny because the decision's so obvious. Like, no one's gonna choose Ray. Or Mighty, I mean. Because Ray is just objectively better, gameplay-wise. I didn't realize you couldn't jump or do anything else here. Well, we choose the good boy. If things are a little laggy, sorry. I'm trying to not have them be laggy, but, Streamlabs OBS has been kind of being obnoxious to me. Has been kind of been obnoxious. That's a terrible string of words, I'm so sorry. I think it's a bandwidth thing, which should be fixed, moving forward. I'm gonna be buying an Ethernet cable, basically. But yeah, this should be a fun one. I quite like myself some, Sonic Mania, so this will be a lot of fun. In general, it is, like, one of my favorite things. Just gotta post a link to the stream in the Discord during this cutscene. I really do love Mania, though. Oh, this is pretty. So, essentially, like I said, it is a palette swap mod. It just, changes... Ooh, I had my stream playing on my phone at the same time as other things happening. Oh, that's gross. But yeah, this seems to just be a palette swap mod, which is fine, because Ray is so weird. But he's a quirky kind of guy. I enjoy him. But yeah, let's go. Again, I haven't played Encore mode since it launched. However, I'm not overly concerned about that fact, purely because I remember not playing it for a reason. It didn't really alter the game substantially enough for me to care about it. As neat as it is, I do appreciate the replay value that it adds. Only issue is I thought Mania was incredibly replayable as it is. Now, I do appreciate the character additions. Mighty and Ray, especially Ray, just because he alters the gameplay a bit, but I appreciate having these two here because I like Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. At least I thought I liked it. I don't remember last time I've even played it because I think I played it on MAME with like an Xbox controller and it kind of worked, but it was like a little awkward. But having basically Cape Mario is pretty cool. Sonic is still my go-to in this game. Please, let's get Tails. Yeah. I didn't want him to replace... I mean, if I'm going to have someone replaced, Sonic is the one I want to constantly have playable. And that's right. This is the first Encore stream we've done since the game launched that mode. Like, months and months ago. That was actually the first of the major Sonic streams on the channel. Ooh, that is being real choppy, isn't it? Huh. Oh, well. I didn't hit them a single time because I was trying to monitor my stream. Yeah, I think lag spikes are just an inevitability for right now because I have family doing online classes at the same time that I'm doing this, so if it lags out a little bit, it shouldn't much, but if it does once in a while, my apologies. I'm ordering an Ethernet cable tomorrow. That'll hopefully be here Monday, Tuesday, in time for the next stream so that I have a wired connection moving forward, because for now I actually haven't. But yeah, I am having fun already. I forgot how much I liked, well, and I always forget how much I adore Sonic Mania. Like, I always talk about it so positively. When I'm actually playing it, like, man, this game just nailed it. So very well. I have to hit the next spring I come across as Tails. I'm going to start doing more mod streams moving forward, as well as videos for, like, single level mods and stuff I want to start doing. just general content on, like, Sonic hacks and fan things, because I like Sonic, but I don't want all the main content on the channel to be Sonic related, because, in fact, I want almost none of it to be. Some of it will be, but for the most part, I want some diversity. Let's see how this looks. I like that. Good job, Tails. Back to Sonic, please. Come on, Sonic. Come back. This reminds me, I still need to get a copy of Knuckles Chaotix. That actually is like a game that's like on my short list of games to pick up. Only issue is I don't have a 32X. Not that I couldn't get one. I can get one anytime I want, really. We have them at work. I don't know. It's like hard to justify it to myself for one game to buy like a $60-something console for like a $50 game. And I know one that I've played. I don't like Knuckles Chaotix, so it's not like I'd have a particularly high amount of fun playing it. I didn't mean to end up behind him, but alright. I'm so used to just cheesing this fight so quickly. I don't think he's actually any harder in Encore mode. I'm just like... Streaming is so much harder than playing a game. I feel like it's something that people don't ever address. And hit the capsule. If you hit him, if you kill him in the right area, you can just land on top of the capsule and chill up there. I always thought that was very funny. Obviously not what we're doing right now because we just want to get through the game, but it is something I find entertaining. I am thirsty. I have soda and Gatorade on me, so I'll be bouncing back and forth between the two. Neither being a particularly healthy option, obviously. I should have water. I usually stream with a thing of water and something caffeinated, but I have Gatorade instead of water right now. That's okay. And Chemical Plant Zone, which looks pretty much the same as it did in Encore mode, I think. I probably should have played Encore before, so I, like, knew what they looked like going back and forth between the two, but that's okay. And this is a little different. But yeah, this essentially just swaps the colors around a bit. Well, not just a bit, it completely changes the color palettes of the stages. Not going for the emeralds. I never go for the emeralds when I play Sonic games, except for, ironically, base Sonic Mania. When we do 3 in Knuckles, I'll probably get the emeralds. That'll be soon, actually. I mean, I have it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I love having Sonic and Knuckles in the box, so it's got such a pretty box. Oof, wait for the lag to go away there. I think that's just going to be caused whenever the game's moving too fast. I could probably fix it. I can try. But just standing still seems to get rid of most of it. That is a temporary thing. We're not going to have to deal with the lag forever. And there goes Ray, because I was trying to jump up and switch to Tails. But you can't switch characters in midair, just like Sonic Heroes. I actually don't know if Tails gets tired when he's swimming. I don't really want to find out. Oh, that was some bullshit. That's terrible enemy placement. Ugh. I don't like that. That's actually lame. I might have to pause the stream and lower the resolution down to 720 to make some of that lag stop for you guys, because it's the best I can do right now, unfortunately. Not a fan of doing it, but I'd rather not have it run at 6 frames a second. When I beat this level, I'll do so. The stream will be off for like a second. It'll come back. But I have to pause it to change my resolution. Where's Sonic? What's he doing? He's stuck somewhere. I hear him trying, damn it. Oh, I was controlling Sonic off screen. That's weird. Like, I was confused as to why he wouldn't move. I was controlling Sonic. I can switch to Sonic. He's somewhere else, see? But I need to be Tails since he's the one on screen. That's odd. I've never had that happen before. Oh, God. Sonic, shut the hell up. God. Actually, I have to be after we beat Chemical Plant Zone, or it might just stabilize itself. If it just stabilizes, we'll leave it as it is, but if I have to go and change the frame rate, or the resolution rather, I'll do so. Okay, there's Sonic. He died. That was really strange, but I want to be Sonic so I can use the drop dash, because I like me some drop dash. That's actually kind of cool looking this way. Alright, I dig it. Bouncing around like that is definitely cooler than bouncing around with a running animation. I'll give credit where it's due. I dig it. And then After we beat Chemical Plant Zone, so the game saves, I will go and pause the stream, lower the resolution a little bit. Again, it's just Streamlabs OBS doesn't seem to like my internet, so I'll have to lower it accordingly. But that's whatever, I don't really care. So I forget that this is Encore mode, so I keep expecting the typical level layouts, and then it's not the typical level layouts, and it's like, ah. Alright, I guess that's cool. For a couple seconds till I switch back to Sonic. I do like Tails' animation too. He looks somehow cool and cute at the same time. I dig it. I didn't look up the name of the guy who made the mod. I should have thrown that in the description. That's my bad. But I can't now because the game will crash if I do, because it doesn't like being... Mania does not like being clicked off of. It will just crash on the spot if you try. So pretty lame, but nothing I can really do about it. Even just getting it onto the proper monitor so it was under my webcam and I wasn't looking over here or up there was a nightmare, because Mania is just like, as a PC application, is a very uncooperative piece of software. But yeah, I'm gonna have to lower that resolution down, I think, which is whatever. I'm using the same exact settings I use on other OBS, and it never does this. I mean, it would lag out, but it was always my internet that was the problem, never the software. So, I think that's the case here, too. I've never actually landed in the, whatever the chemicals are called, I guess. Like the bouncing, wacky workbench-ass chemicals before, which is neat. I didn't know you could just go straight up into them and then be thrown out. Sonic fucking launching off into space. He doesn't give a shit. And after we beat Mean Bean Machine, we can fix everything. I'm actually really bad at this boss fight. Like, I've never died to it, I don't think. But, like, I'm still terrible at it. Probably in part because I don't really like Puyo Puyo very much, so I don't play it. But I'm not as bad as Eggman, because Eggman is truly abysmal at it. So, ironically so, considering the fact that in the actual game, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, he's damn near unbeatable. Like, I've certainly never beaten him. I've never even gotten to Robotnik in that game, but I've used passwords, and yeah, I cannot beat him. I can't even get close. Yeah, this works there. That is there. Yeah, for me, it's not about beating Robotnik so much as it's just surviving him. But even here, like, where he's dropping a bit of an onslaught at me, like, oh, he actually is winning now. If I lose, I'll be pissed, because I'm talking about how terrible he is. But yeah, in general, like, he's very easy. And if you're even remotely good at Mean Bean Machine, it shouldn't really be much of a challenge. That was annoying just because I had a pattern set up to get him, but I do greatly enjoy this boss fight's presence, though. I just think it's really funny that they have you play a random game of Mean Bean Machine. I mean, it makes sense. There are ties between Puyo Puyo and Sonic, so it's a good reference to have. It's just a very strange and quick juxtaposition between gameplay styles, you know? I might just lose, though, which would be a first ever, I think. I just never realized Encore mode Eggman's actually good at Puyo Puyo, but I'm terrible at this game. Like, as a whole, I'm bad at the puzzle game that it is based on. Do you just die if you lose? Because I've never done it before. Oh, yeah, you do. Huh. That's neat. I've never lost at Mean Bean Machine in Sonic Mania before. So it's kind of interesting. I have to, like, put my A game down and focus. Only issue is even with my A game, I'm very bad at Puyo Puyo. It might just have been that I'm particularly bad at Puyo Puyo, because this seems to be way easier than last time. I think that's what it is. TBH. But yeah, it's like the puzzle game I'm worst at. Oh no, I am just really bad at it, and it's harder. That's weird. I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, that it's harder. I just never realized that they made it harder. Because I'm never good at puzzle games you have to plan in advance. Like, I can play Tetris pretty well. I'm not terrible at Tetris. But, like, that's the extent of my, like, any being even kind of good at a puzzle game. It's Tetris and that's it. Okay, we still beat Eggman, though, which is good, because it means we can fix the frame rate of the stream in just a second. Because I think it saves, right? Because I'm not a fan of it dropping 27% of frames. I just looked at the thing, which is a very, very high amount. I'm going to cut the stream short for like a minute. We're going to be back, but I'm going to be just fixing the resolution. Be back in a sec. That should make it not lag. It won't look as nice, but I'll take lower fidelity over lag any day. That's just me. But yeah, it shouldn't lag anymore. Like, I think, period, it just should not lag. We'll find out, obviously. But now we're in Studiopolis, which is looking damn pretty with this color palette, I gotta say. Encore Plus is a very pretty mod. Again, all it does is change color palettes. First time I loaded it up, it actually glitched the hell out. It was hideous. But, this looks alright. I love fucking with these Orbinauts, though. They just get so damn depressed. Look at that boy. That's a sad-ass boy. This poor, poor feller. I call him a feller. That's a fucking unfortunate thing. I died because I was looking at chat because it was unexpected. We got a game over, boys. That's it. I fucked up. And that's a-okay. Hi there, Dave and Hyper, Doggo, and Sin, but it's just Sin. He's regular-ass Sin. I'm used to him. Shows up every goddamn time. Not every time, but Sin's pretty good. He also has some top-quality memes on the Discord, and I highly appreciate a decent meme, so props to him. Oh, Eggman looking like fucking zombie-ass Gerald Robotnik on the sign. Look at him. Jesus. I like it. Ouch. Am I the only one who, like, I know I'm not the only one, because I watch a lot of Let's Players who do this, too. Or at least I used to. I don't really watch Let's Plays anymore. At some point, they got boring to me. Anyway, fucking stupid rambling aside, why is it, like, I always respond out loud, verbally, when I get hit in a game? Like, what the hell is up with that? Like a fucking psychopath. Like, identifying out loud with a character in a video game. Well, that didn't do anything, so that's cool. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog foreign up in this bitch. Love it. Not foreign as in like a foreign country or being. I mean foreign as in for-ing, like the number 4 apostrophe ing. Yeah. I think everyone actually knew what I was saying, but fuck it. Could get a character up there. Be nice to have like Because essentially you're playing with one life when you only have one character in Encore mode, which can get a little bit stressful, I guess. Doesn't really bother me, but, you know, it's whatever. This actually does look pretty sick. It didn't crash. Usually this game crashes whenever I click off of it, but it didn't crash this time, which is great. So I might actually add the links in the description. And by might, I mean I totally will at some point. Because these are pretty neat. We're going to be doing a stream at some point where I'm giving away a PC copy of Mania. Not like no Mania Plus or anything. Like, it's not going to be the full thing because I'm not spending money on that shit. But I'm going to be giving a copy away eventually. So, whoever wins that, I think they should download this mod because it's pretty as hell. Encore looked nice in general, but I think this is definitely an improvement because it's going for the same kind of aesthetics as Encore mode. Again, I'd never fucking play Encore, though. I am all about normal Mania. Like, Mania is one of my favorite games of all time. It is the best 2D Sonic, in my opinion. That is saying something, because I do love me some Sonic. As evidenced by all of the content on my channel, pretty much. But I love, like, gently nudging the missiles and sending them at whatever the name of this stupid hard-boiled heavy guy is. Well, hell yes, and appreciated. But, Mania is the best damn game, like, to come out of this franchise in years. And that is saying something, because, you know, I'm counting Generations in that. I love Generations. It is one of my favorite Sonic games as well, but I don't think it holds a candle to Mania. Well, it does. Actually, I think Mania is for classic Sonic what Generations is for modern Sonic, which is ironic, because, you know, classic Sonic's in Generations, and he is fun in that game, but yeah, this looks very Collision Chaos. Someone already said that, but it is very Collision Chaos looking, which, no complaints from me. This game always, like, this game's original stages are all very Sonic CD, slash a little Knuckles Chaotix, which makes a lot of sense given the hardware that it's sort of trying to go for aesthetically. But I should stream CDs sometime soon. I'm going to. Thing is, I don't own a Sega CD, but I do own the Sega CD version of Sonic CD. So, like, it's over there somewhere on my shelf. Sonic Mania doesn't fit well with our times. Who are you quoting? Jesus, Sawyer, that's a terrible quote. But I like CD a lot. I think it's a game that either gets too much love or too much hate, and there's, like, no in-between. See this? I think I actually like this palette better. But, like, CD is such a weird game to me. Hell yeah. I just love doing this and gaining, like, ludicrous amounts of momentum. It's like, boom, for no reason. I have to do Sonic 4 Episode 2 as well, which I got the PC version, which might be the version that I play for the stream, even though typically I might actually just do it on Xbox One, though. Like, I don't know how I'm going to record that yet, or stream it, whatever the hell. I guess whichever one works better. But I've never played it on PC. Either way, I'm going to play it with the same controller, because I use the same Xbox One controller across PC and Xbox One, obviously. And that's probably where I'd do it. I guess I could do it on 360 as well, but I have to get to Sonic 4 Episode 2 soon. Because the Episode 1 stream, which I did as a filler stream, I was like, I gotta do a Sonic stream. I don't know, Sonic 4 Episode 1 it is. And I was like, no one's gonna watch this shit. And then it did, like, pretty damn well. Like, it hit like 80 views total, and then like 20 more in the archive. And I'm like, what the hell? Sonic 4 Episode 1? Really? But, I mean, hey, I like the game just fine. I think Sonic 4 is kind of cool, but not good, you know? It doesn't deserve, like, that many views, but Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what that reference was to, Sawyer, but it's an interesting quote, to say the least. Also, how does chat look on screen? I lowered the size, so I'm just curious about it, because, like, I know my preview window, it's actually unreadable because I have the resolution of the preview set to, like, 144p. It's literally just to detect if it's lagging out. So, like, I don't fucking know. But how's that look? Because I'm still tweaking around with this overlay and this whole setup. Even though you guys could just read the chat off to the side, which is exactly what you're all doing. I know, but I wanted to have chat on screen, mostly for whenever I start doing Twitch archives and I post them to YouTube, and then it'll be all uniform. Because eventually Sonic streams are going to either move to Twitch or partially move to Twitch, and it'll alternate. I don't know yet, but I want to start doing some Twitch content because Twitch is a little bit easier. See, I kind of prefer Episode 1 over Episode 2. Hyper. See, like, I do dig Episode 2 for what it is. I think it's a better looking game, and I think the controls are a hell of a lot better, and the team-up mechanic is dope, but I think that some of the level design was a little long and obnoxious. My biggest problem with Episode 2, actually, is probably the music, which I just don't think is very good. It's not horrible or anything, but I don't know. Poor Eggman in this fight, though. Seriously, unless you're playing as Knuckles, this fight is just so damn pathetic. I still love the fucking buzz in the background here. Like, I think it's the funniest shit that they use that. Because I remember that live stream. I was talking to friends during the, what was it, 25th anniversary live stream. I was talking to one of my friends, specifically, who's a pretty big Sonic fan. And we're just shooting the shit on Skype talking. Not voice chat, because he's in the military and his roommate was asleep. So I was just talking to him, like, through text. But, ooh, this is going to look nice, I bet. It looks the same. No, the color palette's different. It's very, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like this palette too much. I don't think it's bad. I don't know. I don't like it as much. But anyway, I watched that stream live because everyone did, obviously. Every Sonic fan was watching that shit. And, oh, I don't know what I was trying to do there. Jesus. But, like, I was laughing my ass off at how inept and terrible that shit was. And then it was ultimately fine, I guess. No, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to get Chaos Emeralds. I don't care about those right now. It does have a rusted metal thing going for it. I kind of dig it. I see what you're saying. I guess we have to go this way. I don't know the level layouts in Encore at all. I don't play Encore when I play Sonic Mania. I play through this game all the damn time, but not in this form factor. I'm typically just blasting through it as Sonic. It's also the only Sonic game where I always get the Chaos Emeralds just because I actually can reliably get them, so why not do that, you know? Will I play Shadow the Hedgehog? Yes. Short answer. It's gonna happen. When? I don't know. I don't like that game at all. Spoiler alert, I am not a fan of Shadow the Hedgehog. I can have fun with it if I just sort of play it, do the neutral path, don't try very hard. But that's what I'm probably gonna end up doing. Hopefully, what I want to do is do when I have a little more of an active sub base. Because I have a small but active sub base, but it needs to be a little bit bigger for when I do that. Purely because what I'm gonna probably have you guys do is decide by level hero, dark, neutral, and we'll just go through it like that, and it should be pretty cool. Like, I'm looking forward to that stream, kind of, but not because of the game. I hate the game. Shadow the Hedgehog is, like, one of my least favorite Sonic games. Even though I like things about it a lot. The actual overall product, I think, is, kind of abysmal. Not Secret Rings bad, because Secret Rings just, like, I'd rather perish than play that game again. I played it, because I have some Sonic videos that I'm working on for the channel. I'm working on a couple big projects, and I start class back in a week, so I've been just, like, mass producing and mass working on having stuff, like, half done. So I have, like, 4 videos that are, like, halfway finished, so that... Okay, well, I'm just gonna switch back to Sonic. Okay. I have, like, a bunch of videos that are, like, halfway done, so that I can, like, rapidly work on them without having to worry about finishing them on a deadline. Is making things a little less difficult for myself. I'm with Mason. That's a great idea. How do I get this game? Pay or what? Yeah, it's just on Steam or on Xbox Live or on Nintendo or on PlayStation. I have it through Switch and Xbox Live and this. I didn't pay for the Xbox Live version. My friend who I share Xbox Live Gold with just has it, so I have it through him. But Yeah, I don't like Secret Rings at all, though. I think Secret Rings is like the worst Sonic game. High key, the worst one. Oh shit, we got Knuckles! Yay, Knuckles! Didn't really want you. You're like bottom of my agenda. Yeah, but I love drop dashing at like the end of a long drop and just having this little ineffectual forward. I think that shit's hilarious. Yeah, Sonic streams are a weekly feature of the channel. There wasn't one last week because I just couldn't fucking figure out what to do. This one is this week's. Next week, we're going to be doing Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, just back to back. I streamed both of them last year. Stream was about an hour each. My streams usually do well when they're about 2 hours. So they both didn't do well enough. They started getting viewers as I was doing the outro. So I was like, damn it. So we're going to stream both of them back to back, one long stream. By long, I mean like hour and a half. 2 hours, maybe. 2.5 hours. I don't want to spin dash. Please don't make me do this. Okay. That went well, actually. I thought I was going to get injured, but I didn't. I guess I could do the fucking bonus thing. This is the, that's the name of the mod that, one of the mods we're using, actually, is the, out of here mod. Okay, some Knuckles chaotic shit going on here. I did not want this, but that's okay, I guess. I'm really, really bad at the pinball minigame. This is how you actually, like, keep the game going, because when you game over by losing all the characters, because it has the same model for lives, almost as, yeah, Mason mod right now. Eventually I want to start phasing mods in and out, but for now, it is Mason, because he's a good, reliable viewer. What can I say? I have a few very, very good, reliable ones, but Mason wanted to be mod, and I was like, yeah, I can dig it. I swear these pinball physics suck. I do appreciate Eggman at the helm, though. Like, the implication being that he's the one playing, even though it's me playing, and I'm not Eggman, I'm fighting Eggman. Unless Eggman's fighting himself, and it's a big metaphor for the struggles of villainy, and knowing your actions are morally ambiguous at best, and at worst, straight up repugnant. I think I'm reading too deep into it, but it's a funny theory. 1 like equal kill him. Dude, I'll like my own fucking stream at that point, boy. But, I'm such a dick. I love it. I make myself laugh. Hashtag original. Hashtag unique. Hashtag quirky. But my A button's slightly stuck. I'm gonna have to use the B button for the stream. Ouch. Again, why do I drop an ouch? I wonder if there's still a fucking... Yeah, there's still stuff down here even if you don't get a special stage. I don't want special stages, so that's like the ideal scenario. Because again, I just don't play a lot of Encore mode. Although I might, because I played it launch night and I was like, that's lame. And now I'm playing it again and I'm like, this is actually pretty sick. I'm having a lot more fun with it this time. I think it might just be that the color palettes are a little more interesting to look at. Yeah, that's right, Sonic. Go. Come on, boy. We believe in you. 1 mile an hour. That's right. That's a Sonic I know and love. I don't even know what's going on up here. Oh, wait. This is just a way down here. Fucking moron. Oh, yeah. Tails is the one we don't have. I didn't even realize we got Ray. That's funny. Oh, sick. I didn't... I have a lightning shield. That's sick. Good. Fuck this shit. Boss fights are for... I love that fact that this game maintains the classic Sonic ability to completely cheese every boss fight. It's a feature of all the original games. Sonic 4 did not have it at all, because they all had a lot of invincibility frames. I actually do like the final boss fight in this game, like the Super Sonic fight. I'm just answering chat now, but I don't think it's my favorite of them. But I like it more than, say, the one in Sonic Advance 1, or I don't know. I think that one's just really lame. I hate the final boss of Sonic Advance 1, only because Sonic Advance 1, you have to go through so much work to get the emeralds, and then the reward is super lame. I should do the Advance games, huh? I do own them. I'll get to them. I don't like Advance 3. Oh no, now I'm rougher than the rest of them. I don't want to be rougher than the rest of them. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Oh, good. Now I'm, cuter than the rest of them, I guess, because that's kind of Ray's gimmick in this game, is just being hashtag adorbs, which he pulls it off. I like Ray in this game. Like this animation, which is straight from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which is awesome. Everything looks... This palette is much more pleasant. I like the purple sky. I like purple skies in general. I think they look nice. Do I get tails? I guess. We'll try and get tails. Will I successfully get tails? I don't know. Maybe. Let's find out. Well, no, we got a water shield. I didn't want that at all. So that's unfortunate. It's better than Knuckles Chaotix, where that whole thing is completely randomized. Like, I hate the Crane and Knuckles Chaotix. Which this entire mode is basically a big love letter to Chaotix, which is dope, because Chaotix is neat. It's just terrible to play. Tails. Rings. Damn it. Tails just not getting any luck. Poor Miles boy is just like, nah, I'm good. I mean, he's got a Spider-Man with the same name as him now, though, so he can't really complain. I mean, Miles Morales, Miles Tails per hour. What's the difference, right? Man, when I was a kid and I actually read out loud miles per hour, and I was like, hey, that's a joke, I thought I was a goddamn genius, dude. Let me tell you, I was reading the Sonic 2 manuals and Mega Collection for the 80th time, like the little loser that I was, and I found that, and I was like, wait, miles per hour? Oh, I was like, that is genius, Sonic team. Genius. It's like, Yuji Naka, you brilliant, brilliant man. I guess. I just want to have the whole squad, you know? Like, squad goals, you know? I don't think that really makes any sense, but shit, I'm going for it. These are... whoever said that the physics here are better than spinballs, incorrect. I am sorry. That's more like it. I think that spinballs got way better physics than this thing does. Because I can at least beat Spinball. I've never gotten past the second board of this. Granted, I play this for like a couple minutes at a clip ever, because I don't usually beat Encore mode, so it's like, eh. I wonder how far on this pinball table I can get. I swear this pinball table is like the worst, though. But no, I would play Spinball over this. Like, it's better than fucking Sonic Heroes pinball physics, which that's something we still gotta finish, I guess, huh? We gotta do Chaotix and Rose and Final Story and that still. Part of me is tempted to not do them, to just do them off screen, or just use another save file that I already have and just skip straight to the final zone and fight fucking Metal Sonic and have actual fun, because I like that boss fight, but it's up to what everyone else wants. The hero streams did pretty well, so like from my selfish must-get viewers and subscribers perspective, I should probably do it, but then like I also want to have fun when I stream, you know what I mean? And like, quite frankly, Heroes is fun half the time. When it's fun, it's super good, but even the Team Dark stream was like 5 hours total or something, and it wasn't fun at all, because Team Dark just isn't fun. Like, as Team Sonic, I think Heroes is pretty dope. As Team Rose, it's alright. That's it. Like, I stop having fun after that. It's still a good game, but like, I don't think it's one that needs to be played to completion just because of the lower quality elements that it has. We have the entire squad now, so it's like Super Mario Party up in here. We got a whole army amassed of these characters, these classic Sega characters and mascots. See, the only thing, I'm trying out new layouts for the stream, so right now I got game in the middle, stream over, chat over there, OBS up here. And it's dope, except I can't really read chat conveniently, so I have to like look left and right constantly. In the end, I know I'll find a way to have chat be on the same, when I'm doing console stuff, chat and console and game are on the same screen, just because of how I have it outputted. But when I do PC stuff, I can't do that right now. So I gotta figure something out for that, because it would be the superior method. Hell yeah, some rings. I was actually worried about that shit. Shit, how did he die? What happened to Ray? He just have a heart attack or something? Squirrels have short lifespans and weak hearts, so like I think he just actually passed away. So like, F for Ray, you know. Pay respects, boys, because that was actually tragic. That was an actual character death. I think that one was canon. He's not coming back from that. Tails dies and forces confirmed. Jeez. That was still like the best meme. I was laughing my ass off when so many people actually were like, Tails is gonna die in the next Sonic game in Project Sonic 2017. It's like, he didn't die, just his character's dignity did. That's all. I want to be Sonic. Yeah. Okay, that's the wrong way, Sonic. Sonic, please. And then I get to be Knuckles, so I switch back to Ray because no one likes Knuckles. It's perfect. Remember whenever everyone thought this was a little girl? I bring this up every time I stream Mania, which is like once every couple months. Like once every 2-3 months I stream this game. That's probably going to continue to be a thing because I just love this game so much. But, everyone thought this was like a little girl, which I totally see it. You'd have to look it up, but it's super dope. I really appreciate it, like as a notion, because a little female Eggman was just, she was an adorable design that the dude came up with for it, and I was a big fan. Forgot I was being, okay, Mighty, bye. Let's be someone who can actually jump. And hit this guy here. I'm doing like terrible right now. This is like the worst performance I think I've had in a Mania stream, and I'm like not really complaining because who cares, right? But still. Like, damn, dude. Alright, well, you're dead, gender bent Eggman thing, even though it's actually totally just Eggman. How come Knuckles did a spin dash and I didn't? What the hell? I'm glad chat did pay respects to our good boy. He deserved it. And hi there, Alpha. How are you doing? This is another game I technically have to stream, not Sonic Mania. Obviously, I'm already streaming that. But, fucking Sonic 2 8-bit. I got a Game Gear adapter, for my Retron. Partially because I want to play Master System stuff on my Genesis, and it'll let me do that. And partially because it'll let me play Game Gear stuff on my Retron 5. I have a Game Gear. Like, have you guys ever fucking seen a Game Gear? They're disgusting. They're so weird. Like, hang on. I'm going to pull mine out right now and just show you, because it's in my drawer right here. Look at this thing. It's fucking behemoth. It's massive. I hate the Game Gear. It's just, it's so stupid. It takes like 85 goddamn batteries, but, and it drains them in like 10 minutes. But Tails Adventure is a really good game on the Game Gear. It's like my favorite Game Gear game, and I got a copy for a price I liked. So I was like, yeah, because the copy came into work. I get a discount at work because, you know, I work at a retro game store. And a copy came in. I got a nice discount on my games because, you know, employee discount. And I was like, yeah, I can dig this. I want Tails Adventure. I want to be able to play it in a form factor that doesn't make me want to blow my head off. So I got an adapter for my Retron, and that'll be a thing we do. We're going to do Tails Adventure. That's actually a really damn good game. Sky Patrol, not so much. I want to do a video on both of the Tails games, actually, because I like them. I think they're cool. Damn it, I should have played as, fucking Knuckles and got rid of him. No one likes Knuckles. You can't even climb the wall. Because this is technically considered interactable, I guess. Damn it. Game Gears are, I mean, it is a cool handheld. I do own one for a reason. That reason being I got it for $3 at a yard sale. But it's a neat handheld. Like, I buy games for it sometimes. I like it. It has some really cool stuff, actually. It has some great Sonic games, you know? I think everyone likes Triple Trouble and Chaos. They're pretty good. Sonic 1 and 2 are good. Mostly Sonic 1. Sonic 2 on Game Gear is actually really fucking hard. But, the only issue with that is just play it on Master System. How did he die? Why is that, like, Sonic's fetish in this game? Just getting crushed. Jesus. Like, you go anywhere near any surface, and Sonic's just like, bye, boys. That's a tragedy. So now Sonic's dead. Now it's just fucking Sidekick A and Sidekick B. Knuckles doesn't even have his cool anime hat. Then again, Tails would be really annoying if he had the OVA voice. Like, I hate Tails in the Sonic OVA. I'm not that big a fan of the OVA in general. Like, I like it. I think it's neat. It's a neat piece of history for the character. All right, Knuckles, you okay down there? Jesus Christ. I'm just holding right, and it's just sort of happened. Now I gotta hold left. Ah, see. Now things are changing. Activate the fucking mechanism here. See, this is the kind of thing that happens on this channel. It's top tier Sonic content where Sonic dies. So now we're playing Sonic, except Sonic, he's passed away. He's not alive anymore. That's it. Sonic Mania 2 is canceled. Sonic everything is canceled except for Tails Sky Patrol 2 and Chaotix 2. Except Mighty can't be in it because he's also dead. Because every death in this run is canon to the franchise. Like Aaron Weber confirms, all dead, all confirmed, real deaths. So that's unfortunate for everyone involved. Guess I could just bounce straight up. Yeah, it makes a little more sense. Tail, just go through the fucking thing. God. Should probably, like, hopefully find a checkpoint soon and be able to, like, get new characters. Also, I didn't mention the color palette. Is that just me, or is this mod really like greens? I mean, I like how it looks a lot. Like, this is definitely still very pretty, but it's, pretty fucking green, I gotta say. I might actually leave out of here, the one other mod, that's the one where they do the animation off the springs. I might just leave that one enabled for, like, ever, because I really like how it looks. Unless I'm doing other mods that it can't be compatible with, because that obviously wouldn't be super smart. But in general, I actually really like that. I like having them do the Sonic CD ass animations, because I like Sonic CD, as I said. Can't prove that I'm wrong about Sonic's fetish being getting crushed, to be fair, Sin. Like, shit, if you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. All he fucking does is find an excuse to get between, like, 2 pixels and just die. I'm like, there's something going on there. You don't just naturally die like that, you know? For fuck's sake, Tails, just go in the thing. Gotta get some good characters back here. Okay, we got second least favorite character back, so that's pretty cool. Well, no, not in terms of god damn it. In terms of design, he's actually one of my favorites. I'm a big old fan of Ray. When I was like because you know, for a long time, if you liked Ray, it was like you were the elite Sonic fans. You were like, yeah, I prefer Ray actually. Because let me tell you, back in the when I was younger, you know, in my Sonic Retro forum days, I wasn't even on the forum, but I read it, and because I think got denied because I was a loser kid at the time. But I spent all my time looking at fucking assets from Sonic games and like making sprite comics for myself and MS Paint and shit. Fuck. Okay, I didn't get the bomb, which is good. Even though I don't even know if it does anything. It probably just fails you on the thing and kicks you out, maybe makes you lose rings. I don't fucking know. I would like Ray, please. Hell yeah. Now we gotta do the fucking big half of the pinball table, which means we're just gonna have everyone but Sonic. In other words, like the one character I actually like playing as, like, all the time, no matter what. I'm like, Sonic is perfect in this game. Because I do think this is the game that perfected Sonic's gameplay. Because I think the drop dash perfects the Sonic gameplay. Also, did people subbing make the subscriber notification go on screen? I don't even know if it worked. I didn't check. I know it got subs during the stream, so if it did, you guys should let me know, because I'm like not even trying. This is like the laziest of my streams in a while. I'm just playing the game and occasionally looking. Come the fuck on, dude. Thank you. I did not mean to land there, but that's okay. Poor guy just got massacred. He didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he tried to murder us, I guess, but like, shit, the guy was just programmed for it. He couldn't control it. Hell yeah, we got a shield. I love finding stuff underground in this game in Sonic 3. I think that's super good. It's like mechanically just brilliant because it adds that tiny little bit of interactivity even to the fucking end title card for levels. Like, that is unnecessary, but I really appreciate it. This level, it looks pretty, I think, but god damn it, I should have switched to should always switch to Knuckles. Like, how long has Knuckles been our sidekick? Been like for like what, fucking 15-20 minutes now? I don't even like Knuckles that much. Like, gameplay wise, I think he's the most boring classic Sonic character. As an actual character, I like him just fine, and I like him in the adventure games a hell of a lot gameplay-wise. Well, control-wise, not fucking level design-wise, not gameplay formula-wise even, because no one is super fond of that. But, like, I don't hate the treasure hunting stages, but, like, I don't know. I might play Sonic Adventure after this. I really want to play it. I love the adventure games so much. Because, you know, it's a nostalgia thing. Those were the Sonic games of my youth. So, of course I like them a lot. 'Cause when I grew up, that was the current Sonic stuff. The adventure games and Heroes. So, and eventually, you know, we got Shadow, and I didn't like it at all. Even at the time, I thought this game sucks. And then I got a 360 and got 06, and that game was like, ugh. But I was like, how are they going to top this? That's what I said when I played 06. How they gonna top this? Then they made Secret Rings, and I was like, wow. And then they perfected Sonic, and that was the end. The end. Sonic's over. They got it right in 2006. I don't even know what is going on there. Oh, it's that bird. All right. Damn it, I was hoping we'd break through the spikes even though we're going way too slow for that to be a thing. It would have been funny. I have the PS2 version of Unleashed. I'm never going to play it, like, ever, because I'll just play the Wii version. But, you know, I do own the PS2 version. And I tested the disc to make sure it functions, so I know it works. It works on my PS3. Which is cool, because not all PS2 games do. A lot of PS2 games just sort of glitch out of my PS3. Most seem to work fine that I throw at it. No, I wanted to get Sonic. Damn it. We're just not going to have Sonic on our side. It's just like, no, fuck you. Why'd he freeze Knuckles? What did Knuckles do wrong? He attacked the wrong guy. Fucking idiot. Egg Shinobi, or whatever your name is. Heavy Shinobi, I think is his actual name, but I like Egg Shinobi better. Wow. This is like the most I think I've ever massacred him. It usually takes me like 8 minutes to beat this idiot. Ow. My drawer just shut and my knee was against it. That was weird. It did hurt too. It like pinched a nerve. Why the Wii version over the PS2 version for Unleashed? Because, I don't know. It looks slightly nicer and I can play it in HD on my Wii U. That's pretty much it, honestly. The palette making Metal Sonic purple is kind of gross in the cutscene there. I'm going to look at what people are saying here. What is my Discord username? I don't even remember. I would just join the link in the description. If you want to talk to me, just do it from there. Because that's the easiest way to contact me is on the Discord chat. Because I answer the Discord pretty much all the time. I mean, I've missed people saying things for like a day at a time before. Because I'm like, I don't want to look at the Discord. I'm a lazy boy. Which I mean, I just forget because I have a life sometimes. It's like very rarely, but sometimes. I'm just excited that I'm going to be doing a lot more with the channel in the upcoming months. I put in my 2 weeks at one of my jobs, so now I only have one job because I just had a lot going on. It was like an overwhelming amount of stuff I was doing, so I'm working a little more at the other job to compensate because I don't want to lose money, obviously, but I'm still going to have a lot more free time as a result of it. So picking up like an extra day at one job, but removing 2 days and a half at another job, so it'll be pretty good. Which means we're going to be doing a lot more Sonic streams, by which I mean the same amount of Sonic streams, but more other stuff that isn't Sonic. And some of my extra streams are probably still going to be Sonic. I want to start streaming more like twice a week-ish. At least that's the plan. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to have actual days off now, so it'll be nice. Which was not a thing in my life for a long time. Like, legitimate, like a full year. I just didn't have any kind of time off. Alright, can we get Sonic? Can we do it? We have one basic, easy goal here. Just get Sonic. No, we didn't get shit. Try again. In real life, I'm pretty fucking bomb-ass good at these things. Oh, goddamn it. What does this do? It didn't do shit. What was the point of that? Probably gonna hurt me when I get out or something. Just take my rings. That would be irritating. I'd be pissed. I really wouldn't be pissed. I wouldn't care at all. I don't know why I said that. I want it to sound like I cared more than I do, but I'm not invested at all. Oh shit, can we get Sonic now? Like, our poor boy's just been chilling in here. Fucking main protagonist not being able to do anything of any kind of value to anyone. Just sitting in a claw machine like a Knuckles Chaotix reject, which is technically what he is, I guess, because he was rejected from Chaotix. That's why Mighty's in that game. They reused his sprites. Which I think everyone knows who's watching this. I feel like that's a stupid-ass piece of trivia, but it's still true, so come on, I just want to be Sonic. Why can't I just get Sonic? Let me get my boy. Get the fuck out of there, Mighty. What are you doing? I'm so not going to get him. That's the worst part. I'm just never going to get Sonic. Like, we're going to beat the entire damn game, and we're just not going to have Sonic. Well, not the entire game, I guess, because technically we're not going to have the Emeralds. We won't get to do Egg Reverie or whatever. We got something. I didn't know this mode had continues, but we got one. Why does Mania even have those? Because this game, it's the same issue with Sonic 3. Sonic 3 has continues, right? Worthless. Completely worthless. The game has a save system. Well, there was just some, to that, stupid, weird arcade puzzle game, what is it, Sega Sonic Bros. Or whatever, that got the ROM dumped, or I don't know if it got dumped or just a prototype of the game was found, whatever the case may be, they found sprites of Sonic's band in it. Sonic's band being a cut thing from Sonic 1, where he would have been in a band and he had a human girlfriend like Elise, except different. And, you know, that's all unfortunate. But Sonic's band was kind of cool, I guess. It made sense with the character, you know. He was in a band in Sonic Underground, so, like, that doesn't bother me at all. It's just a loop here? Yeah, I guess so. But since that happened, Vector, his design of just, you know, the crocodile who wears headphones, that comes from Sonic's band. Vector was a character from that. Which means, technically, we now have the oldest Vector sprites in the series history. Which is just... I was really excited when I saw that. I was like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard. Because I'm easily excited by Sonic the Hedgehog trivia. I don't know. Like, it's just... anytime, like, a big discovery happens, I'm like, sick. Because you don't expect them to be a thing anymore, you know? They didn't used to be a thing. Like, you know, we had the golden age of Sonic discoveries with, like, Hidden Palace Zone and Wood Zone and all these Sonic 2 things and Sonic 3 things. I don't know why I mentioned Sonic 3, because both things I just said are from Sonic 2. But, fuck. I want my boy. Why? Why can't we just get the main character of the series? He's the only one in the movie. He's a grotesque monster man now. Come on. Shed some mercy on us, Eggman. With your weird arms and your strange-looking Wario nose. Like, Jesus, you have a Wario nose in this art. Look at him. He's disgusting. Okay, I'm getting him. Now? Yeah, we got him. It only took, like, what? Goddamn, 7 years? It's beautiful. It's perfect. I love it. Must be Knuckles. That was a mistake. I've been giving Knuckles shit this whole stream. Let's play as him. Let's give the boy some credit. He does have a great gameplay style. I do like playing as Knuckles, just less than any of the other Sonic characters. That stems just to my childhood. I never liked playing as him very much in 3 and Knuckles. Not because it was harder. I appreciate the fact that there is a hard mode in 3 and Knuckles. Like, that's super cool. I like him in this game because it has the same thing as 3 and Knuckles, where you have the alternate stage routes and stuff. But I don't know. My biggest issue with Knuckles is that he jumps like 1.5 inches off the ground. It's really lame because he's so much just weaker jump-wise. I have all 3 advanced games physically, and Sonic Genesis, which is the only one that really matters. And Sonic Battle, which I've never played. Like, I've played it through emulation, like, half a decade ago, probably. More than that, like, actually a decade ago. I was probably around 11 last time I played that game. Jesus Christ, it's a long time. But I do have it physically. I could play it whenever. I just don't really want to, because I didn't like it when I did play it. Oh shit, we're blasting off. We're going to the good future, which is like my favorite thing that they did. They went with good future. Perfect. See, Mark Retro, I'm gonna go with Mark. This color palette's awesome. This looks great. Anyway, I love Sonic Colors, but I think I've streamed both versions of it on this channel. And I'll do them again. Both versions. I don't know. Like, I'll get to them. I pretty much expect everything we did last year to be repeated this year. Honestly, there's no way I'm gonna be able to not repeat stuff. You know, I mean, I've streamed Mania like 5-6 times. We're gonna do the classics a few times each. There's no way I can't if I want to keep the weekly Sonic content alive on the channel. Like, yeah, I can do stuff like this, mods and ROM hacks and stuff. But even then, like, it's not super easy to keep a captive audience all the time whenever you're doing certain fan stuff. Like, this is Mania. Everyone loves Mania. People are gonna watch it. But, you know, I say I want to do, I don't know, fucking some weird... I want to play Samari, which is an NES Sonic bootleg where you play as Mario, but you're Sonic. It's super weird and terrible. I'd love to stream that, right? No one would watch it, so I can't. I mean, I can, and I will, but Like, not for a long time, is more what I'm saying. Because you gotta keep audience retention in mind whenever we're doing this sort of things. Unless I just get... Again, it's more about what other people would want to watch. I don't remember why I mentioned this. ADHD sucks because you just start talking, and then you're just like, wait, what was I talking about? And I have no fucking idea, dude. Dudes, dudettes, whoever's watching, I don't know. I don't know the gender identities of my audience telepathically. It'd be a helpful ability, but, you know, only because, like, sometimes at work I'm not sure what to identify people as. Like, I'm pretty sure, but then, like, you get it, like, if you think you might have gotten it wrong, and then you're not sure and you feel bad. It's a trip, let me tell you. Man, Knuckles is boring. Oh, yeah, we're talking about viewer retention regarding fan projects and stuff. Yeah. That's pretty much all I had to say about it, I guess. I should do Forces soon, huh? I could do Forces whenever, because I did the video on Forces, which everyone should go watch if you want to hear me talk about Sonic Forces in a pretty well edited, but not super great video. Like, I was fond of it, but, like, I don't love it now. That's pretty much how I go with all my videos. I end up hating them after like 2 days. I will forever plug my own content. It is like, it's a rule of YouTube. You have to do it. It might make you look like an asshole, but shit, it's fun. As long as you're not like trying to be sly about it. Like people who are like disguising their plugs and their fucking shout-outs to their own stuff by being like, yeah, I did a video on that. There's no big deal. You don't have to watch it, but you know, I did. And it's like, dude, chill. Just say, hey, I want you to watch this, and if you don't, I don't give a shit. Because that's where I lie on it. I'm being Knuckles against... Actually, you know what? I will be honest. I'm happy I'm being Knuckles and Ray against the fucking Knuckles Chaotix-ass Metal Sonic fight. This makes a lot of sense. I appreciate it. I remember seeing a lot of people struggled with this part. I don't know why. Like, you just spin dash into that shit, and you'll kill him. And sometimes, yeah, it doesn't always work. Sometimes spin dash isn't the answer, because if he's throwing out a little whip and he runs at you and you spin dash him, it'll still kill the Silver Sonic, but it won't hurt Metal Sonic then. It's like, okay, just keep spin dashing left and right until you hit him 3 times, and eventually it's gonna happen. I don't like this fight because I really don't understand it. Like, I don't know how to hurt him like, I know how to hurt him, obviously, but I'm really bad at dodging him. Like, his hands, I mean. Like, I can dodge his attacks just fine if I try to. Could just let fucking Mighty go in there and kill him for me. Please die. Actually, you know what? Worst case, I lose Knuckles. Damn it, how did I not lose Knuckles? I never had an issue with the original version of the boss fight in, like, Base Mania. It never bothered me. Like, I thought it was pretty self-explanatory shit. Like, hit him, and he'll eventually hit the spike ball. Like, I don't know. I don't get why people struggled with it so much. You're not wrong about that, though, Mark. Everyone seemed to struggle with that. Of course I called Mighty, right? I'm terrible with names whenever I'm streaming, because I got too much going on. But I just never understood why people struggle with that. It was a very common thing. This is probably going to look very nice. It looks like Hydrosity. I don't know. Like, it's a different color palette for sure. No, it's not. This is exactly the same. Is the color palette underwater different? But this just looks like Hydrosity. Hydrosity. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. Hydrosity, Hydrocity. Because, like, I go back and forth. I don't even care. Like, I don't know which is which. I know I don't need to hit the yellow spring, but I like hitting springs whenever they're a thing to hit. I don't know why. It's just cathartic to me. And then we fall down anyway. I'm very good at video games, don't you see? I'm playing as Knuckles here because I don't care if we lose Knuckles. If there's one character I'm willing to have die on us, it's Knux. Because I don't know why I never liked the gliding and climbing mechanics that much. Like, I like them. I think they're pretty good. But I just never found them as fun as flying or just running fast. Like, I know he runs almost as fast as Sonic. It's not like it's a major gameplay deviation there. It's just like, I don't know, something about it. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me on the same level. I should probably get the water shield. I don't trust myself. Okay, I guess I won't get the water shield then. Jesus. Game just gave me a harsh rejection. Like, I think for me, it's just like I grew up hearing Hydrosity from a lot of people, but not everyone. Like, it's so back and forth. Like, I swear, one minute I'm all Hydrosity, next minute I'm all Hydrocity. I think Hydro City sounds cooler, but I think Hydro City makes more sense, you know? I thought you could duck under those, but I guess not. Maybe it's just an Encore mode thing. Anyone else miss Donkey mode? Why'd they get rid of that shit? There's no reason to do that. Can you guys believe he gave Super Mario Bros. 2 Game of the Year? It's so impressive. Spoiler alert for a new Donkey video. He gave Mario 2 Game of the Year again. Yay! I'd have it no other way, honestly. But Donkey mode was the tightest shit. It was great. The background is different, you're right. The colors are a little off. So they did change the palette there. When I first installed this mod, it really fucked up the title screen. It was super funny. There should be a picture of it in the Discord, so anyone who's either in the Discord or who joined or whatever, because, again, I don't really have time to check that stuff while I'm live, but you guys can see. It was funny. It was really weird. I think it just was the mod loading incorrectly, because then when I reset the game, it was fine. But yeah. I do love me some Hydro City, though. Like, the soundtrack, I mean, it is one of my favorite tracks from Sonic 3, if not my favorite. It is my favorite track from 3 Knuckles, actually. I know this for a fact. Although 3 Knuckles is not my favorite, get out of my bubble, boy. I don't want you in here. That's gross. Seeing the mighty ears on Knuckles is just nasty. I don't like it at all. Ugh, gross and odd and strange. Hey, I got an achievement. Boat enthusiast. I've only had the PC version of this game for a little bit, and I really only play it when I'm streaming. So, like, because typically I'm playing this game, it's on Switch, because I can play it wherever the hell I want, you know? I got this because it was on sale, and then I got another copy because Humble Bundle had it, and that's the copy I'm going to give away eventually. And by eventually, I mean very soon. There was other stuff I'm giving away from that bundle, too. I have a couple Sonic giveaways planned. One's going to be like a 100 sub special thing. Like, I'll just give it away to some random in the Discord. Just everyone will, like, sign up. Next time I stream Mania, which won't be for another couple weeks, probably. Like, 2 weeks, maybe 3, I don't know. But next time I stream Mania, we're going to be giving away a copy of it, which is exciting to someone, I'm sure. This definitely looks better than normal Encore mode. It's better overall. So, shout out to Mason for recommending this one, and then to Sin for threatening me if I didn't play Mania mod, which I think he just wanted an excuse to threaten me, but that's a-okay, because it made me happy. Oh no, Eggman, what are you doing? I love Eggman going up beside the screen there. Oh, I forgot Knuckles doesn't need to spin dash through breakable objects. Yay! Wait, no shit. Why'd you get rid of Mighty? Ah, god damn it. I didn't want you, Knuckles. I thought you were dead. I thought you were out of my life. But you're just lingering in the backdrop of my mind, Knuckles. Just there, pounding away with your stupid, rougher-than-leather Knuckles. And God, I don't like you very much. I do. I like Knuckles a lot. I really like insulting things. And he's so insultable, you know? Well, I should probably play as him since I don't care if he dies. And this Crusher segment, in theory, could kill me. We did game over once in this stream. I think we did, at least. Did we? I don't remember. I don't know. I thought we did. But I might be wrong. Seems like the solution for my streams right now is just going to be stream at 720p. How does everything look? Like quality video, chat, webcam, everything look like acceptable? It should. This gets a lot easier when you know you can drop bombs to destroy his bombs. Which I think everyone knows, but I didn't know the first time I played Mania, so I was just timing shit like an idiot. Die. This is like the funniest boss fight in the game. I'm a huge fan of this. It's too good. Look at him desperately trying to escape. Look at Knuckles just staring deadly into space, just like not giving a shit. He does not care. It's glorious. And I guess Ray was there too, but you know, no one cares about Ray. Except for everyone, because he's one of the best Sonic characters design-wise, no doubt. But still. I didn't know there was a speed booster there. I wouldn't have built up all that spin dash and like been all like, hell yeah, let's do this. Let's rev off to glory. And then just, you know, it led to nothing. Please get rid of Knuckles. Yeah! Now I don't have to worry about the idiot anymore. Again, I like Knuckles a lot, but, like, I don't like having to not be able to jump as high. He's the only character with restrictions like that. Like, yeah, he can climb walls, and it's cool. Yeah, I like that mechanic a lot. It's neat, and it leads to a lot of great level design in 3, and in this game, in, like, Mirage Saloon and stuff, but, like, I'd rather just be able to jump high, you know? I don't know. That might just be me, but it's where I fall on this whole issue. Bye, Felicia. Oh, there's nothing up here. Okay. I think I should stream Sonic 06 next, because it's the good Sonic game, and everyone who says it's bad is wrong. That's not super accurate. I don't like that game. Well, I do like Sonic 06. Like, I'm fond of it. I harbor a deep fondness for that game. But, like, not because it's good. Because it's not. What's my favorite idle animation? Or, oh, you meant out of here animation. I messed around with it a little before the stream just to test everything, and Supersonic looks dope as hell. So, even though we're not going to see it, that's my favorite, because I like Supersonic, and he looked cool. What should have been? New Super Mario Bros. U being 60. Oh my god, it's hilarious. I have no idea why it's being put at full price. Like, is Toadette as Peach really worth it? Is Peachette really worth the price of admission? Is that like Nintendo charging extra as punishment for the goddamn Bowsette memes? Even though Bowsette was lit, so you know I'm not gonna lie, I was quite the Bowsette fan. That is some sick ass cosplay, so good for them. But yeah, no, it is 60's way too much. I mean, that's what I paid for New Super Mario Bros. U when it launched, to be fair, in fucking 2012. And even then, I didn't even like it that much because it's the most mediocre shit you'll ever play. Like, it is the best of the New Super Mario Bros. Games, level design-wise, probably. Even though I think the first one on DS is my favorite of them. But yeah, no, 60's goddamn highway robbery. I don't know why they're doing that. Especially since it's not really adding much. I'm not getting it. I know that. Like, it's neat. And it's a fun game. I like New Super Mario Bros. U just fine. But, like, if I want to play it, I have a Wii U, and I'll just play the copy I've had since 2012. Shit should be $20, honestly. Like, there's no reason for it to be that much. The Wii U version is only worth, like, 15 bucks used. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. It's hilarious, though, I will say. It is worth more than that used. I think it's, like, a $25 game. But still, it doesn't change the fact that it is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if it got a Nintendo Select release or not, but if it did, then there's absolutely no excuse. Depends how long the stream takes there, Mason. Only because I have work tomorrow morning, so maybe mess around with stuff after the stream, like after the game, and show off other stuff. Otherwise, probably just gonna, like, go to bed. And there should be a new video next week. For the record, it'll be about superhero games, so that'll be cool. It's gonna be a kind of pseudo-unscripted rant kind of video, because I'm trying some new stuff on the channel. The mainstays will still be LyingTuna reviews and Sonic streams, but I want to try this other thing to complement those. Just me talking about video games and pop culture and comic books and movies and whatever the hell I want to talk about in a semi-scripted, informal kind of video. It should be pretty cool for me. Maybe not for anyone else, but I don't know. It's for me. It's all about me. I'm the important one. I'm a dick. I don't know how many times I've said that this stream, but it's like my favorite fact about myself. But yeah, no, I think New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a joke, quite frankly. Although I do know people who are coming to the store tomorrow where I work. Like, I already know people who are excited to pick it up tomorrow because they missed out on it on a Wii U. So I get why they're re-releasing it. Like, it makes sense. That Wii U re-releases are a goddamn goldmine. So good for them. I would probably buy Twilight Princess or Wind Waker again. just to play them on the go, because I love Wind Waker. I would not be surprised if we got 3D World ported. It should have been instead, I think, honestly, because it's the better game. But I wouldn't be shocked. Hey, look, we get to do the Knuckles version of the level, except without Knuckles, hopefully. I don't need that boy in my life, which I never play through this game as Knuckles, usually. Like, I have, obviously. But, yeah. That didn't lead to anything. Try again. Yay! I just want to drop dash. Let me drop dash. Okay, well, I technically drop dash, so I guess I can't actually complain, but kind of can. We're probably going to be hitting up another 3D Sonic game soon for, like, another multi-parter. That was something I did last year a few times. We did SA1, we did SA2, we did Heroes. We're going to be doing that again, and this time, I don't know what the next one will be. I know what it won't be. It won't be Lost World Wii U or 3DS because there are videos of those coming out in the next couple of months. So I don't want to like blow my load on those games on stream and then have these videos where I repeat myself. Now, I don't mind repeating myself in streams and being able to elaborate from a review, but the opposite would bother me. I would like to be able to have the review be the definitive product and then have the streams complement it, you know? Like, right after the Lost World stream comes out. If you guys want me to stream Lost World over the course of, like, 2 weeks, you know, 2 streams, because that's all it would really take. It's a pretty short game. I'd be super into that. That'd be great. But, at first, no. But aside from that, I do want to hit up another game. So, basically, only stipulations for which Sonic games would be, I'm talking about 3D ones, because 2D ones, the only one that's ever going to be a multi-parter is probably going to be 3 and Knuckles. It'll be 2 streams, just because that game takes like a fucking eternity to play. Oof, that was rough. I don't even know what's down this way. Okay. I have no idea where to go through here, so seemed like I was going the right way. Anyway, I don't care which one gets decided on. I only have stipulations for it won't be Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, Secret Rings, or either version of Lost World. Anything else is fair game. Well, not Adventures. Neither Adventure game, not Heroes. That pretty much doesn't leave any of them. That's the entire series. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but if you guys have any suggestions about which Sonic game you'd like me to do next, I could do Adventure 1 again, actually. Not the entire thing, but we could do Sonic Story or whatever. I wouldn't care. Whatever you guys would want to see, I'm totally open to suggestions on it, because I like the 3D games just as much as the 2D games. It's just that we don't... There's not a ton of opportunity to cover them. Because, you know, if I'm like, I'm going to stream Sonic Mania, cool. 2 or 3 hours of my life go by. If I'm like, okay, we're going to stream Sonic Adventure, that's like 8 to 9 to 10 hours of my life, which is fine if I split it up, but otherwise it's less fine. Hey, look, it's that boss that you fight as Knuckles, except we're behind him, which isn't what I wanted. Let's switch to a character I don't care about as much. Yay! Especially because this fight is broken as Mighty, so. This also looks very nice. But yeah, what do you guys think? What would be a good next 3D Sonic stream? I want to hold off on 06 till I hit like 100 subs, just because it'll be a little easier for me that way. Like to make sure that there are viewers coming in. And like 06 is one I just don't want to waste on like a smaller audience. I don't mind having a very small audience in a stream. If 1 or 2 people are watching and they're active in chat, I'm having fun. I don't give a shit. But 06 is... There's a lot of downtime in 06. You know, if I did a Sonic Story stream and it took 3 or 4 hours, that's fine. Half of that's loading screens. And that's when you need an active chat. So like I'm not willing to risk that one. So that's something that's probably going to happen in the next couple months when I hit 100 subs. It's just not an immediate thing. But in terms of the next 3D game, like, not Shadow, because I don't want to do that until I have a little more going on. I mean, I could do Shadow, I guess, actually. Because Shadow will be one we stream a couple times, I think. The only thing I won't, like, the only issue I'd have with Shadow is that, like, you understand that Shadow is going to be a long-term project. We're not going to be like, hey, we're playing Shadow the Hedgehog and finishing it, because that's not fucking happening. And if I was to finish it, it would be, like, months later. Like, maybe not even the same year. Like, if I start Shadow now, I'd expect to finish it, like, this time next year, because I hate that game. You have to play Westopolis, like, 80 goddamn times, and, ugh. That game's utterly infuriating. Oh, look, we're at a very fun fight. Splatoon 2, I'm buying it this weekend. So, probably this weekend. I don't know if I'll actually stream it this weekend. Maybe, though. I might stream the campaign, actually. Because I love Splatoon 1 story mode, but I might just play that by myself and have fun with it. Online streams are definite for Splatoon 2 because I love it. And that'll be one where I don't know what the lobby system's like for that game. It's ain't like Splatoon 1, it doesn't fucking exist. But if there is a decent lobby system, subs are totally encouraged to get in on that stream. Because those would be ones I'm doing with my friend Tears Life, same guy I stream Smash with sometimes. Because he got the game, and I went to buy it the other day. I was at GameStop, and I was like, I need Splatoon 2, and they're like, we're sold out. And I was like, oh. So I bought a bunch of other random shit I don't need. Just to do a minimum, like, just to see the last story, you have to beat Westopolis 10 times. So, just for the endings. So, I don't like that game. I don't like Shadow the Hedgehog very much. That game is so infuriating just to think about. Like, I don't hate it, but only because, like, I don't care enough about it. Oh, this looks great. Wow. All right. These are very pretty palettes. The only one I think I like normal Encore mode's Green Hill Zone more. This be the only other one. This is the, like, one that I was actually kind of... I hate this level. But this is one where, like, the aesthetics will not fix my opinion of the level. But, man, they almost come close, because, damn, this looks pretty. Very nice choice of colors. Wonder how they came up with these. You know, they just sat down on MS Paint, or did Photoshop? Probably Photoshop, but MS Paint's funnier. Sat down on MS Paint and just fucking went to town on it. And yeah, Green Hill in default Encore mode is like a sunset thing. In this one, it's nighttime. And I'm a sucker for Green Hill at sunset. I think Sonic 4 put that image in my head, and I've just been a fan of it ever since. Don't really care if I get hit there. Okay, well, I do care if that happens. And we lost Sonic again. We got to get our boy back. What even hit me there? Whatever. Now we're on a mission to recover Sonic. It'll only take 85 attempts at the pinball table to get him back. In Sonic 2, there was this ridiculous glitch you could do where if you got Sonic damaged into one of the launchers for those cannons, he would just glitch through the cannon, and then he'd have, like, fucking the super strength, and not literally super strength, but I imagine he would. He had super speed, and he was invincible, and it was ridiculous. It was like having Super Sonic, except he was substantially faster than Super Sonic. It was really funny. Just because it's an odd glitch. Yeah, we got Sonic back. Okay. I just don't know why this level's so bad. Like, does anyone actually like Oil Ocean? Anywhere? Like, on the entire goddamn planet? I'm sure someone somewhere does, like, for some reason. And thinks I'm, like, an absolute moron. I do like Ray's, pose for this. Hey, look, this is the one where you can always jump vertically and it'll always go straight up. Anyway, oh, cool, we got a water shield. We're gonna immediately replace it with a fire shield. Wow, their post is almost similar. That's kind of weird. Hey, we got people in the Discord. Oh, person, whatever. I like getting new people involved in the channel, so I'm not complaining. I was expecting it to be a fire shield. I'm so used to having a fire shield in this level. Ah, strange. Okay. I remember playing a lot of Sonic 2 on like car trips in the DS Classics collection. That wasn't so much when I was a kid. I was like in my mid-teens playing it on my 3DS. But I remember being super pleased whenever I was able to not like game over in Oil Ocean, because I just hate this level in like every version of Sonic that it shows up in, and I don't know why it's so bad. Also, the smoke looks a lot less intimidating when it's like green. It looks almost radioactive, which is probably bad, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me as much as it does whenever it's like a dark brown. I like this act a lot more than Act 1, I will say that, but it's still like one of my least favorites in the game. Is there anything that Ray can't deflect? Jeez, or yeah, Ray, Mighty can't deflect. I don't know why I keep getting their names confused. Probably because I just think of them as those two rejects from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Not total rejects, obviously. They came back. They had fan followings. They were cool whenever their posters in Generations made me like squeal when I was a kid and that came out. I was in what, 8th grade when Generations came out? Man, I was like, holy shit, it's Ray and Mighty. And it's exciting times. Everything about Generations excited me when it came out, if you want me to be honest. But have we even done Generations yet, actually, on the channel? That's a weird one to have neglected for so long, considering how much I like that game. No, go that way, Ray. Or Mighty. Jeez. Could just switch to Ray, but then I start calling Ray Mighty, so, meh. I do like his looking up animation. It's pretty good. See? Ugh. Mystic Cave was never hard to me. I don't know. This level was annoying because of the stupid starfish enemies or seahorse enemies. They can hit you off screen. The starfish enemies are their own can of worms in Metropolis Zone, obviously, but I'll take them over the fucking seahorses any day. Will you please go up there, Mighty? Or is that just no, it's not a wall. I just suck at video games and at life. So yeah, this semester is going to have a lot more. It's going to be easier on me content-wise, because I spent the entirety of break pretty much working, which is why there was actually less content for me than usual. Now school's going to be back in a couple days. Well, a week from today is my first day of class, but technically it's not, because I have online stuff, because I'm, like, I have one late start class, which means it doesn't start until February. I have one normal class, but it's only once a week, and then I have an online class, which I'm pleased with. Or 2 online classes, actually. So, online is easy, because I can just do it at home from my PC. Like, literally, I'd just be sitting here doing it. I could live stream doing my homework, except I would actually get expelled for that. But still, I'll be at my streaming PC and working on this computer, because multiple monitors makes online work so much easier, let me tell you. Yeah. I like how Ray's like having an actual seizure up there. Jeez, he's struggling to keep it all together. I mean, he's trying though. Poor guy. And then, yeah, I think this is just going to be... This is probably going to be like a 2-hour stream, I think. I'm just going to call it done when I'm done, because I'm pretty tired. And again, I got work in the morning, but... You're all good, dude. Thanks for tuning in, Mason. Happy you were able to watch your requested stream. And again, we will be getting to more, we meaning me, but actually referring to myself and the audience, is what when I say we, when I'm streaming, because I always do this, but I mean, like, myself and the audience, like, as a collective unit experiencing together. But anyway, I'm going to be doing more stuff that is viewer requested, so... Mostly because now I have enough of a library of viewer requested stuff that I can, which is nice, so... Shit, where's the fucking button? Oh, it's up there. Ugh. At least the spring is pretty obvious in its location. This looks, ironically, much more like a volcano. It's funny. I like it. It's weird that it looks just more volcanic, you know? Like, the palette swap just makes it look closer to what it's supposed to look like. I don't know why I find that so funny. Probably because it is kind of funny. I would like that shield, please. Thank you. Even though I can't do a double jump with it because I'm not being good boy. I mean, Sonic's the best character in my eyes. I really like playing as Sonic in Sonic games. In this game in particular, because the drop dash is like mechanical perfection for the character. But, in pretty much any game. What mods will be next? I have no idea. I'm not even sure if Mania mods will be the next mod video, or if it'll be something else. There's some Generations mods I'd really like to cover. Probably Mania, though, because there's a lot of cool stuff for Mania. No idea what yet. But the hacking contest really showed me how much fun doing these hacks and mods is. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of the Sonic content. I'd say at least one stream a month will be something fan-related. Probably more than that, honestly. Probably 2 a month, but I can't guarantee. And guarantee 1 a month pretty easily. Even though I still have the preference for official things, things like this are fun because it's still the official game. It's just slightly nicer looking. There's a lot of Generations shit I want to do, though. Unleashed Project is a definite. I'm doing Unleashed Project. Probably the next mod video I'm going to do, actually, will be Unleashed Project. Because Unleashed Project is incredible. It is the definitive way to play the Unleashed stages, by far. And that's saying a lot, because I do like Unleashed. I do find it infuriating that right after I did the whole Unleashed video, or Unleashed stream, and things, it like barely was working. I had to like mess with it because my copy of Unleashed just does not like my 360 very much and always has these horrible errors and glitches. They added it to backwards compatibility on Xbox One, and now I could play it on there and it would look slightly nicer, but that's whatever. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I don't think it looks better at all because I don't think they upped the resolution. It's still 720p, which is my biggest issue with Unleashed is the resolution and frame rate. It's kind of gross, but it's still like the prettiest Sonic game if you take those elements for what they are, which are products of the time. It's not their fault that they can't do modern graphical standards. Kid Icarus Uprising. What the fuck does Kid Icarus Uprising have to do with anything? Good-ass game from what I played. I don't own it. Oh, that would be a fun one to stream, I bet, actually. Or at least to do a video on or something, because I could do it. I don't use my... I used my 3DS capture card to grab some footage, like, a day ago. So, you know, I'm using it. And I have a whole review that'll require it coming out, but... I do loves me some 3DS games. That game, why doesn't that game have a sequel on Switch with like actual controls that function? Oh great, we got Knuckles. Just what I always wanted. The biggest tragedy on this channel is still the fucking loss of my holiday special video. That would have been so funny, but the hard drive overrode it. It wasn't actually my hard drive's fault at all. It was technically my fault, I guess. Switch to Knuckles, because I knew I'd die, and I don't care if I die as Knuckles. Oh shit, now I actually have to be careful, because if I lose Mighty, it's whatever. But if I lose Sonic, the game will get worse for me. Shit. Switch to Ray, because priorities. It didn't matter. I didn't switch in time. This boss is easy as shit, so that makes me kind of mad that... Did I lose everyone but Tails, of all things? Huh. I guess I know what we're going to be doing. I like bullying Knuckles. It's funny, but now we have to get everyone back, because I lost my only ring, and I usually cheese this boss fight with invincibility frames, so I'm not used to dodging and trying. Damn. Apparently, after January 1st, the ability to auto-share YouTube actions like uploads, liked videos, etc. on Twitter and Google Plus will no longer be available. Oh, this also looks very good and pretty. Ironically, it looks a little more quartz quadrant, which makes sense. Although the color palette isn't exactly right, but... Well, now we actually have to, like, get characters back. Namely Sonic. I don't really care about the others, but I want Sonic back. We don't need Knuckles. Knuckles is just a hindrance. I think bullying Knuckles is funny because in real life, he could beat me up. Even though he's like a 3-foot-tall anthropomorphic mutant. He could kill me because he has literal daggers in his fists. So, or at least in his gloves. I don't know if they're like a biological element. 911 won't help you. They won't believe you. Knuckles has it coming. It's all good. So now we're just Tails because I'm terrible at video games. Or because I'm actually really, really good at video games and I'm just operating on a higher... Like, let me get the fucking shield. Jesus Christ. I just want the shield. No, you can't beat up Knuckles. It's my job. If you bully Knuckles, it's not cool. Only I'm allowed to bully Knuckles. It's funny when I do it, but it's mean when anyone else does it. Just because he's a slow... moronic waste of echidna flesh. I wish I had more rings. Hopefully we can get some characters. Classic Sonic fans only play the classic Sonic games. See, I play all eras of Sonic. I don't have any. Like, I mean, I guess my preference is just good games, you know? Like, I'll play whatever I can get my hands on with this character. I love the classics, I love the adventure games, I love the modern games, like, it's all whatever to me. A good game's a good game, and a good Sonic game should have a few things that matter, you know. Some speedy gameplay, the characters, the presentation's pretty important for these games. Like, it's not the most important thing, but, like, I also don't think any of the good Sonic games have bad graphics or music, and all of the bad ones have at least mixed graphics. All of them have pretty good music, though. I don't think there's any Sonic games with bad music other than, like, Sonic Chronicles did, but I've never played Sonic Chronicles, so I don't really care. But I'll play any Sonic game I can get my hand on. I don't fall into the classic versus modern category. I understand why people feel that way, and there's nothing wrong with having a preference. I will say that. Now, I do think people take it a little far. People who are like, modern Sonic games are all garbage and there isn't a single good game to feature green eyes. No, that's not super accurate, in my opinion. But, you know, it is still an opinion you're allowed to have. Even if I think it's kind of short-sighted and wrong. Hopefully there's a checkpoint soon. I'm being, like, super careful because I just want to get the characters back. Any of them. All of them. With my luck, we're going to get Knuckles. It's going to be Knuckles. Just fucking watch and learn. This is called LyingTuna's Guide to Unintentionally Unlocking Knuckles 101. It's quite the title for a video, I know. Or a stream or whatever the hell. That could be the title of the stream. How to lose and regain characters on a loop repeatedly. 101. The stream. Sonic Mania Plus. Modded. But only cosmetic mods, so it doesn't actually matter that it's modded. The movie, the video game. Is there going to be a checkpoint up here? I guess not. Okay. It's not bullying if he doesn't hear it. It's just being a little bit of a jerk. It's just a joke. Bullying Knuckles, he doesn't care. Knuckles doesn't care. And if he says he cares, I'll make him cry. So, you know, what's he gonna do about it? I'm pissed. I was really hoping to get my characters back. I mean, we'll probably get them back, at least some of them back in Titanic Monarch and stuff. It's just, oof. I guess Metallic Madness comes first, but you know what I mean. Means I just forgot Metallic Madness exists. Yeah, my guess of the stream will be about a 2-hour one. 2 hour to 2 hour, 10 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm being pretty cavalier considering the fact that I could die any given moment. You can't bully Sonic. He's the best character in the game. And also, he's in the chat, so you'll hurt his feelings, and he'll get mad, and he'll tell you off. So, you can't. You can't do it. It won't work. Plus, Sonic's getting a live-action movie that looks like a fucking Resident Evil movie. But Knuckles doesn't have a movie. He's in a movie, but it's not a good movie. Tails just turns to look at the little planet in the background. He just actually rotates mid-air in a standing pose. I mean, he can fly. I guess he could do that. This looks cool. This is a nice rusty look. I like the fact that the enemies are affected as well, which, I mean, makes sense because it's a palette swap. And I think this game does actually use a palette system, similar to how Genesis games would operate, where they need to operate off of a set palette for everything. Doesn't make these bombs any less annoying, though. I don't think anyone likes those as enemies. I didn't mind them in Lost World, though, where I think they only showed up in the Zelda DLC, I think. Or no, they were in Lava Mountain? Yeah, that's the name of the volcano level. I know, because it sounds like a Mario level. That sounds like it's right out of Mario 64 with all the other mountain levels. I wish there were like a goddamn trillion of them. That's something I gotta do. I gotta do Mario 64 again. Maybe when I hit 64 subs, unless I already did, in which case I have to think of something else. But I do want to do Mario 64 again, because I had a lot of fun streaming Mario 64. Most importantly, I just kind of like Mario 64, because it's a good game. We're not doing super great. Somehow I feel like we might just beat the game with Tails. There's be Tails Mania. Tails Plus Edition. Tails Encore, where everyone that he cares about is dead, and he has to do everything himself. Classic Tails definitely beats modern Tails in that regard, because if it was Sonic Forces Tails, oof, wouldn't go too well, would it? See, now I can't stop thinking about the whole classic Sonic versus modern Sonic thing, because I'll just never understand why it's an argument. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a gameplay preference. But, I'll just never understand people who vehemently hate either or. I think I understand people who dislike modern Sonic more, because at least the games are a little less consistently good. I generally think the games are fine. Like, between fine and good. I like modern Sonic games. Modern Sonic is like my jam, actually, but no. Just ignore that bullshit. Okay, well, we'll just go straight down then. I don't need Chaos Emeralds to be happy. I did need that to work. Is it 50 rings the cutoff to get in there? I didn't think it was, but I guess it is. I mean, it would make sense, but Mario 64 is pretty cool when it's not being terrible. Like, the first half of that game is awesome. And then, like, everything after the first half is really boring and annoying. But I love Mario 64 for most of it. I'd say the first 2/3 of it. Until the levels start getting all linear and platform heavy, because the controls do not complement that at all. But even then, that's just an issue of preference. I know people who think the later halves of Mario 64 are pretty cool. I know a lot of people like Tall Mountain and TikTok Clock. But, like, meh. I don't like either of those levels. I think they're both pretty bad, to be perfectly honest. Yay, it's just like Sonic CD, except the gameplay is better, and the graphics are better, and the music is better, I guess, even though this game, Sonic CD has amazing music, so it's not really that much better, but still. Yeah, the classic Sonic versus modern Sonic debate has always been a baffling one to me. No, I don't want the checkpoint, damn it. I could have just gotten a couple more rings and come back. I don't know where to go. I don't want to get hit by anything. Okay, gotta go here. That makes sense. Wait, I was already in here. God damn it. Oof. That's where I'm at, Sin. Like, fucking, a good game's a good game. I like Sonic games in general because I like fast platforming, and I like the speedy movement. I like the music and the aesthetic that they have. I think that's where some of the games fall. I think the more recent modern games fall a little flat in the originality department for sure. Namely Lost World and Forces. They feel very derivative. So does this game, though. Like, this game doesn't really get a pass on that. The original stuff here is really good. It's obnoxiously good. It's distractingly good whenever the rest of the game is all Sonic 1 and 2 and 3 and a little bit of CD. Like, My issues with Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic extend to the series as a whole. Like, individual games I have issues with, sure. Like, okay, Force's controls aren't good. That's okay. That's bad. That's sad. I don't like that fact. But whatever. It doesn't detract my opinion of the entire Modern Sonic sub-series. Nor does the derivative level design particularly infuriate me, you know, in one instance more than another. It bothers me a little less in Mania because the level design's better than in Forces. But the fact that, like, all the recent Sonic games are just Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant Zone, that's a problem. That is systemic in the entire franchise. It doesn't just apply to one branch of it. So, I don't know. People act like one section of the series has more issues than the other or whatever. Again, preference is one thing. If someone says, I think the modern Sonic gameplay styles are boring and not for me, but I love Classic Sonic, I'm like, cool, rock on, dude. But if they're like, nope, they're objectively awful, even though they're not, which again, there's exceptions. Okay, if you say Sonic Forces is objectively not a super good game, fine. I'm not going to fight you on that, because it's not. And if you say, you know, objectively speaking, I think, you know, Sonic 06 is a bad thing, yeah, well, you're probably not wrong. But the people who are just dismissive of an entire part of the franchise, but then identify as being these massive fans, like only real fans will admit that modern Sonic sucks. No, I like these games. And I think I'm quite the fan. I spend enough money on these games to be like, Jesus. And half my room is just full of Sonic games at this point. Like, I think it's fair to say that I'm quite the fan of the franchise, but that I don't qualify as being, like, a fanboy in any, like, particular fashion. Like, I'm not more in allegiance with Classic Sonic than Modern Sonic or anything. If anything, I actually prefer Modern Sonic's design. But I do think Classic Sonic has the better run of games, so it's whatever. That's what I always wondered by people who were like, Rush is definitely more modern than Classic, I guess, but well, that's game over. He's dead. That's the end of the Sonic franchise. Everyone, the Mobian anthropomorphic animals are extinct. They're all dead. Bye-bye. I gotta reload the save. That's lame. Oh, I had to continue, but it's just Tails. I don't want to be just Tails. God damn it. Okay. All right. Whatever. But like the people who love the advanced games most, which that is a pretty sizable amount of people who are like, advanced is the best part of the Sonic franchise. Well, where does that leave you? I guess more modern, because Advance 2 and 3 are distinctly modern Sonic games. Advance 1, not so much. Advance 1 may as well be Sonic the Hedgehog 4, except for the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 actually does exist and is completely different. But you get what I mean. Like, the people who identify the advanced games as their favorite, well, that's some strong fucking gray area you're working with there, bud. Because they are right in the middle between the two. Personally, I think the advanced games are a little overblown. Like, they're really good. I like them, especially Advance 1 and 2. I don't like Advance 3 very much, but I get why people do like it. It's got fun elements. It's just that the controls aren't good, and the graphics are... Actually, the graphics and music are pretty nice, but... The level design and the control is bad. I don't even know why the control is bad, because it was fine in the first two, and then they're like, nah, let's make the characters accelerate 850 miles an hour and jump weird, but whatever. I'm sure it was a conscious effort from Sega to screw with me. But yeah, the people who exist in like these gray areas are like Pocket Adventure, you know, these games that are sort of bleeding and blurring that line between classic and modern. I'm like, but people still get all like high and mighty about it. Like, I don't know. To me, if you're playing these games, you're playing a game about a fucking blue hedgehog that runs fast. I don't think you have any real reason to be super fucking anal about it, you know? Like, Sonic games, a Sonic game's a Sonic game. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Some people like the good ones, some people like the bad ones. I know people who think Sonic 06 is the tightest shit, and I think they're wrong because it's bad. Go figure. Go figure. I just went for the first boy. I wasn't really paying attention because I'm ranting about Sonic fans. I want to do a video on Sonic fans. I love Sonic fans as a whole. They can do some amazing things. They made this game happen. The Sonic fan base is a stunning entity, and it's a brilliant example of how passionate fans of any given franchise can do great things. Something that the comic industry always impressed me with, and that with games like this prove that the video game industry is capable of the exact same thing. Where longtime dedicated fans of something who understand what makes it tick can really... Great, we got fucking Knuckles. Go figure. But, you know, can enhance and revitalize something. Same like a good run of comics from a writer who grew up on these characters. You know, the current run of Spider-Man's really good because the writing staff understands what makes Spider-Man work. Because you know what? They were fans before they worked on it. And that's the case with the Sonic series right now. With Mania. Oh, God, that was cheap as shit. I needed those rings to unlock Sonic again. Ugh. The best level design is to add spikes in random places. But anyway, I think it's like something that the video game industry has that, other than maybe comic books, nothing else really. Well, Doctor Who has it, so like really long-running TV shows can do it too. But where, you know, people who were once fans are now running the show, and it shows because it's great. Because these people understand what makes these forms of media tick. And that's very much the case with the Sonic series. But on the other hand, you also get stuck with... Oh, we got Ray as well. Okay. So now we have everyone but Mighty. Cool. I was going to go for the... for this, but... Oh, yeah, that's better. Now I'm going to switch back to Tails. But quit going fucking sideways. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and sticking around, Sin. And for bringing in a bunch of viewers. That was cool shit. I haven't had an active chat like that in a while. Always a fun time. See you around, dude. Fuck out of here, Eggman Monitor. Piece of shit. But yeah, no, the Sonic fan base is such a strange entity as a whole. I want to do a video discussing this, just ranting about it, because on one hand, they're amazing. On the other hand, they do a lot of really weird porn. And a lot of other strange shit that I just can't wrap my head around. A lot of really weird and specific complaining about elements of the franchise that I just couldn't care less about. Just fucking jump over my attack? That was weird. I didn't know she could do that. Oh, fake Amy piece of shit. I do love this fight. This might be my favorite boss in the game. Just, it's neat. You know, you're fighting basically... It's basically a little mini boss rush, kind of like the Advance game had. Like the Advance games had. Like Advance 1 specifically had the same kind of idea, except here it's integrated into a larger boss fight. It's super good. Die. And then we just execute him. We just pull out the guillotine and just end his life. That would be an interesting way to end this game, let me tell you. This is a really cool set of hacks, actually. Like, it's just subtle shit, but I dig it. It looks nice. And we're almost done. We are at Titanic Monarch, so... Last zone, we're going to call it a stream after that. So, yeah, it's going to hit, like, 2 hours, 10 minutes. I'm good with that. That's a decent length of a stream. And, this is a fun one. But now I'm going to do a video ranting about the Sonic fan base. So, like, I guess I won't, like, you know, blow my creative load on that here. I guess not a creative load. It would be more just an informational and opinionated one. Anyway, I'm not going to give all my thoughts on that right now. Partially because I think it's not super interesting to listen to in the context of a Sonic stream. But it is certainly a thing. Man, playing as Sonic is so good in this game. I swear, like, look, let's let Knuckles have some time to shine, huh? He climb. Good job, Knuckle. Back to good character. You see that? He has his functions. He can be good. Knuckles isn't the worst character. He's just a little slow on the uptake. And also, his gameplay is boring and makes me want to go to sleep sometimes. Not always. Like, I don't actually hate Knuckles. Like, I have to stress this. I am kidding. Like, I like Knuckles a lot. It's just... He's so easy to make fun of as a character, you know? It's not even like the character himself I'm making fun of. It's the gameplay behind him. And like his overall irrelevance to everything going on. He was one of the highlights of Mania Adventures, though, which was the best shit. I love Sonic Mania Adventures. I still have to get a physical copy of this game. I only own it digitally. I own like a billion copies of it digitally, but because like this is the kind of project I support the ever-living hell out of. This Mega Man 11 was pretty dope. I should stream that again sometime. I love that game. Like in general, Mega Man is like my other favorite series, and like the fact that we got Mania and Mega Man 11 like back to back pretty much over the span of the 2 years, it's like, ugh, glorious. It's so good. It's like almost exactly a year later we got a pretty damn fun Mega Man game. Not like the best Mega Man game, not even one of the best Mega Man games, I would say, but a solid entry in the series, and that's all I really wanted out of it, was a solid entry. And it seems like it did well enough that we're getting another Mega Man game, so I'm happy with it. Kind of a tough one, too. Mega Man 11 is not super easy. It actually will kind of kick your ass if you don't know what you're doing, which is a good thing, because Mega Man games should do that. Man, I hate this cold. It's making me sound all nasally and gross. Ugh. Gross. It just progresses worse and worse. But it's that time of year I'm going to have a cold throughout, like, the next month and a half. Guaranteed. It's always how it seems to go. Knuckles, what are you doing? Aw, oh, poor boy, he's stuck. I swear, we should have taken him in the way of old Yeller, you know? Take him behind the barn. No one would have been that upset, right? I certainly wouldn't have been. Are echidnas an endangered species? Would it be illegal? Probably, but meh. Also the fact that he's sentient and it would pretty much just be murder, but at the same time it's Knuckles, so can't say I'd really care. I needed to jump up, and I jumped to the left instead because I'm just not very good at video games, apparently. I don't fucking know. Okay. For Tails now. I didn't see what the monitor was, otherwise I would have switched to Knuckles and got rid of him. Again, it's nothing against Knuckles, just like out of all the characters, he's the one I want to play as the least. And yet he seems to be the one I'm stuck with all the time. The one we don't have right now is Mighty. Who, like, can't say I'm gonna miss him. I don't need him. It's just whatever. Although for this fight, I remember him breaking this fight, so that was pretty good. Does anyone actually do this fight legit for the first half? Or just in the case of Sonic and Knuckles, just the entire thing? Because I swear it's too easy to just cheese your way through it. See, Tails is great for this fight, though, because you can damage him, like, all the time, because you can fly, obviously. Just makes this fight so much easier. Whereas other characters, you are, like, struggling to try and hit him when you can on the rare occasion it gives you the opportunity to, because the elevator does not like going down. It just likes to go up, and when you're going up, obviously, you can't do shit. So, meh. I like this level. I don't know a whole lot of people who do. It seems like this level got a lot of shit whenever the game launched, but I always liked it a lot. I think it's cool. I'm finally buying DuckTales tomorrow. I don't know why I feel like mentioning that, but out of all these years, I can't believe I've never played DuckTales, but I'm finally going to. I'm finally picking up a copy tomorrow, along with a couple other NES games, because I haven't really, I don't know, NES isn't a console I really play a lot on. I like it. It's got Mega Man, so obviously I like it. But, like, outside of the, like, handful of games I play on it all the time, like the Mega Mans and the Castlevanias and Contra, you know, the classics, Punch-Out, the Marios, there are a lot of NES games I love that are, like, you know, obvious ones, but it's not a console I screw around with a whole lot, you know? But that's not completely true, because one of my favorite games of all time is the NES version of Batman. That game's incredible. But, like, it's just not a system I've been messing with a whole lot, so grabbing a few games. DuckTales, Journey to Silius, or Silius, or however it's pronounced, and Mega Man 6, which I just need because it's Mega Man, but I don't... It's not really relevant to the thing, because I've played tons of Mega Man 6, but, just always off of collections and stuff, so now I'll have it in a legit physical copy. And then it'll be the last of the cheap Mega Man games, because after that, the games go from being, like, $20 games to being, like, fucking $80 to $200 games, depending on box and everything. I'm not spending, like, $100 on Mega Man 5. I'll find it for cheaper. But it's a pricey one, Mega Man 5, let me tell ya. And then, like, it's not worth a fortune or anything. Like, it's not a rare NES game, but it is, definitely not a super cheap one. And, it's funny because I don't even like Mega Man 5. I think it's really boring, but I need to buy it, so, damn it, I'm gonna. Just not right now, obviously. But now the next little bit of my life, aside from the stuff I'm playing for videos, I'm gonna play a bit more NES. It's a system I never really gave the attention it deserved. Like, you know, I love the NES. I have a fair amount of NES stuff, I guess, but it's all like the obvious titles, the Mario trilogy and Castlevanias and things like that. I never owned like any, even like, and DuckTales is such an obvious like classic of the console. I just never owned it. So I'm really excited to actually pick that one up and play it. Because I can't believe I don't think I've ever even emulated DuckTales. I just never got around to playing it. I like the cartoon. I've watched that. Like both versions of it. The Star Wars NES games are absolutely impossible. Like, I have never beaten Empire Strikes Back on NES. I cannot do it. I can't get past, like, the third goddamn level. It's too hard. I swear to God, it's, like, impossible. I don't know what it is about old Star Wars games that are just, like, they have to kill you in every imaginable way until you want to die in real life. Like, I'm pretty sure it would give me a coronary if I actually tried to beat that game. That's an area where you gotta go kind of slowly and jump up. Ugh. I don't have the first Star Wars on NES. I'll get it eventually. Like, I've beaten the Super Star Wars games. At least well, no, I haven't beaten all of them, but I've beaten the only one I own, which is Return of the Jedi. And I like Return of the Jedi. Super Return of the Jedi is a really good game, actually. But it's really, really hard. It's doable. It's beatable. It's not that hard, you know? I mean, it is pretty fucking intense for no reason. And the difficulty does feel pretty fake. But, you know, it is a game I can beat. I've never gotten past, like, the first couple levels. I think I've gotten to Dagobah, which I'd imagine to be, like, that's the third level, so I'm guessing, like, halfway point of that game, assuming it's as short as I'm guessing it is. But I can't beat that shit. It's way too hard. Which is a shame, because Empire is one of my favorite movies of all time, because, of course it is. It's, like, everyone's favorite movie, but, the game is just unreasonably difficult. I like the Atari version of Empire, though, where you just fight AT-ATs forever and ever and ever. And there's nothing else to it. You just kill an infinitely respawning wave of AT-ATs one after another until eventually you win. You beat the game. Except you don't. You just turn off your Atari, cry, because you couldn't beat all the AT-ATs because they never stop coming. It's like fucking that one version of All-Star by Smash Mouth where they fucking YouTube pooped it into just, well, they start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. That's what that game's like. But AT-ATs, which is a terrifying thought. Also, bird vs. camel meme, because JonTron is funny. Also a little racist, but mostly he's a funny guy. Oh, I've never gotten hit by that before. Cool. I didn't know what it did. I assumed it was an instant kill, but I guess it's not. Huh. No, don't go down, Tails. Jesus Christ. Maybe don't button mash this like I am, because I'm a fool. I'm gonna get Beat Saber soon too. I was gonna get it this weekend, but I'm not. It's gonna be a little later. There's some other stuff. There's some other games I want to buy first. I don't like spending more than like 50 or 60 at a clip when I'm buying games. Because I don't like spending more than like 100-ish like, in each given month on games. Like, I like to spend less than that, to be honest. And I typically do, but there are times where, you know, there's just a lot of cool stuff I can buy, and I need to buy it all. So I do. And then I regret it because I can't afford basic commodities in my house, but that's okay. Yay, it's gross egg boy. Hey, the bubble's a different color. Everything's a different color, actually. This looks very good. This is also like one of my favorite final boss tracks ever. Why don't you just keep dodging those? Do you have to do them? I guess so. I've never tried to dodge them. I always jumped into them. Because, you know, it always seemed to work better. I want to play GTA on stream sometime, too. That's actually a thing that's going to happen. My friend Tim and I. That's Boom Guy. He has more subscribers than me. But also, he can't... I may not be eligible for monetization, but he got actually demonetized. Kind of harshly, too, by YouTube for copyright infringement. So, better than him. My copyright standing... His copyright standing is good. He didn't get in trouble for it, but... Still, we're going to be doing GTA together. GTA 5 specifically, because that game's fun as hell. Go elsewhere, boy. Thank you, Egg Shinobi. Knuckles. Like, you can hit the hard-boiled heavies, but you don't have to. It doesn't do anything. So, like, just don't, is what I'm saying. Hey, look, we beat it as Tails and Knuckles as the fucking sidekicks. Well, that was Mania. Again. Like the 5th time on this channel, 6th time, I don't know. Many more to come. I love this game. I could play it so many goddamn times. That was really pleasant. Oh, yay, Hardboiled King got it, but we didn't get the emerald, so I don't really care. That's his problem. But yeah, that was fun. I'll probably go through and spam the couple of the early special stages and get the emerald myself just to have a complete save file. But hey, if you guys liked watching, all one of you watching, which is probably Kyle or Tim or myself, I don't know, you can leave a like or subscribe, although I think most of the people watching did those things. So, I don't know. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. If you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, still thanks for watching. Why'd you watch if you didn't enjoy? That seems like it was poorly thought out on your part. But hey, I reap the benefit, so I don't care. Night, everyone. Bye-bye.